Welcome to MedTech Global Insights. This week, the single biggest story in the medical device world is the tectonic shift in the United States regulatory landscape. The Food and Drug Administration has officially enacted its new Quality Management System Regulation, or QMSR. This new rule replaces the quality system regulation that has been in place for over 2 decades. The core of this change is the FDA's decision to harmonize its requirements with the international standard ISO 13485-2016. On the surface, this sounds like fantastic news for global manufacturers. It suggests a future where a single, robust quality management system can unlock market access across the globe, including the lucrative US market. However, the reality is far more complex. The belief that simple ISO 13485 certification is now a golden ticket into the United States is a dangerous oversimplification. The real story lies in the details. The FDA has not just adopted the international standard, it has incorporated it by reference, while strategically retaining and adding its own unique requirements. For example, the FDA's specific definitions for what constitutes a medical device, labeling, and key aspects of complaint handling are not being replaced. These are layered on top of the ISO 13485 framework. This creates a hybrid system where manufacturers must be fluent in both languages. A critical point of failure will be the difference between a certification audit and a regulatory inspection. ISO 13485 certification is typically a scheduled process with a notified body. In contrast, an FDA inspection can be unannounced, is enforcement-focused, and carries the weight of law. An FDA investigator will scrutinize your processes, like your corrective and preventive actions, with an intensity that most certification audits do not match. They are not just checking if a process exists, they are verifying its effectiveness and its rigorous documentation under US law. A real-world example is already emerging. European companies with long-standing ISO 13485 certifications are facing inspection findings because their risk management files, while compliant with the ISO standard, do not adequately address the FDA's unique interpretation of risk throughout the product lifecycle. They are discovering that harmonization is not the same as a complete replacement. The transition period is over, and the QMSR is now the law. Companies that failed to perform a detailed gap analysis between their existing QMS and the new hybrid rule are now operating at significant risk. This is a moment that demands more than just updating a few documents. It requires a strategic integration of global standards with specific enduring US regulatory requirements. To ensure your quality system is truly compliant with the new QMSR and ready for an FDA inspection, you can email or visit Pure Global.